And welcome to our ranch, A.G.F.C, this electronic pub where we love to be. This electronic pub doors are open. Come on in, grab yourself a favorite seat, favorite snack, your favorite drink. Sit back with us for a while as we hang out, talk about our favorite things, our air guns. Yes, YouTube, air guns. Nobody in yet. We're just going to hang out and see who might pop in. We got a box opening today. Today's live stream is dedicated to our good friends over at DG Outdoors channel. Yep. Zero, one in, one like. All right, all right. Welcome to our ranch A.G.F.C live stream. We just hang out, talk about our air guns. I do box opening. We got a care package from our good friend DG Outdoors channel. Something that's been very, very much needed here on the channel. If y'all notice, I haven't been doing very many PCP airgun videos here lately. Yeah, it's because my Umer X radiator took a dump on me, and I've had no way to fill my air rifles. You know, when someone in my condition, truly needs something like a compressor, but hey, what DG Outdoors channel has donated to the channel, has bought us, is going to suit us for filling our air rifles. So who's with me? Who are you in the back? Come on into the chat. Let me get up my always and willing link to come on into the channel, be a guest on here, introduce yourself, tell us about your air guns. We'll get into some air gun videos, what's going on in the world today. So I got the coffee in the B cup, Folgers in the B cup. I gotta love it. Let's light this up. So to my one viewer, welcome. Hope you're having a blessed day. Hope your week's been treating you well. This is Wednesday the 22nd already, February. Well, some exciting things have been happening here at the ranch. We got ourselves a new addition. YouTube, this is an air rifle, CO2 air pistol. We have the Umer X HDR 68. Put the Octave green laser on there. Sider in. I got these, I'm going to be testing here real soon. They're these shaped rounds from DK Spencer. Let's see if I get one of them out. These things are wicked. They got this big old ball bearing in the middle, and it's skirted. It looks like big old ball bearings surrounding the big one ball bearing. This is just one of the shaped rounds from DK Spencer. Pretty wicked. And they kind of fit in here loosely, DK. Somewhat they fit in there, but some of them fall out, which isn't a problem because the gun holds them in there pretty good. Those big old hand cannon. Phil Stewart. How you doing, Phil? Gotta get you one of these. Yes, you do. This is the 16 joule version. Just a chronograph yesterday. Got 18 joules out of it. Not too bad.
Yes. Yes.
Excuse me about that. Wife got a phone call from the doctor's office. So how you doing, Phil Short? Did I call you Stewart? Sorry about that, Phil Short. How's things over in the UK? Anonymous American, my friend. How are you? She's right here. I haven't got her boxed up yet. I'm going to be working on that. It looks like around the 3rd of March, I'm going to be able to get this out to you, okay? Everything went for bills. And the new hand cannon. So how's your day going, my friend? I hope you're having a blessed day. We're just doing a little hangout here at the ranch. Nothing real exciting happening today. Been quiet. So how's the weather in your part of the world? We got just waiting on a new bump helmet to show up via USB. UPS. I see. Bump helmet. What is a bump helmet? Not sure exactly what a bump helmet is. Looks like I got some kind of delay in my chat here. It's raining barely over freezing. Wow. Now, Anonymous American, where exactly are you at again? Wasn't it? It wasn't New Mexico, was it? Or was it Arizona? Trying to remember where you're from. It's like a non-ballistic style military helmet, so I can mount MBGs. Night vision goggles. Okay. All right. Cool. I'll be looking for that video. Speaking of videos, you're in Ohio. I see. Yeah, you guys are getting sucked in up there. Seen that in the news. Well, speaking of videos, I say we get into the first of today. And let's get into this. This is a video Tyler Patner of Pyramid Air, Pyramid Air Insider. Oh, let me get it shared. This is a gun I've been waiting to see. Oh, I did it again. Damn it. Excuse my language. Gotta share it again. Get it shared, Brian. And don't click it off this time. Okay. Oh, geez. So this is a video from Tyler Patner, Pyramid Air, of the Umarex Notos, a gun I'm very fascinated with.
Welcome to the Pyramid Insider. I'm Tyler Patner. I forgot my Pyramid Insider shirt today, but we're still bringing you the Umarex Notos 22 right now.
This gun is...
Now, the Notos was originally shown at SHOT Show 2022, and we did actually get them in 2022, but they went out extremely fast. There were a lot of pre-orders for it, so it's 2023 now. They've talked about it at SHOT Show again. The direction on the guns changed just a little bit, but we've got it here to review. It's only available in 22 caliber right now, but this is a really intriguing little carbine kit from Umarex. It was originally announced as a carbine and pistol version, but they got a lot of good feedback on that carbine, so that's how it comes. Now, when you get this out of the box, this separate grip and buttstock section is detached from the gun, so you do need to assemble it. But they do sell pistol grips separately and open sights separately. So if you do want to run the gun as a pistol, that is an option. You just have to pick up a few extras, but they're very affordable and easy to get. So let's dive into the details on the Notos. So starting at the front of the gun, we have Umarex's silencer technology. So you've got a nice kind of elongated suppressor on the end of this gun. Now, it is permanently affixed to the kind of over barrel shroud system. So this is all one piece of polymer here that you see. So it's not removable, but it does a really good job of keeping the gun nice and quiet. Coming back, you'll notice you have a full-length Picatinny rail. Now, you do.
What do y'all think about the Notos
section that comes back into the breech area, and then you do have a couple slots on the back half of the breech as well. You can see on our scope mounting, we've split that breech here. But for those of you that are going to be running like a red dot, or you want to throw a light or a laser on it, obviously you've got plenty of room up front to do so. Now, you'll notice up front that we do have kind of an elongated slot. Now, that's for that front sight unit that you can buy separately. The rear sight actually fits into another enlarged slot on the back here. So you're not going to want to buy the open sights unless you're looking to use this as a pistol, because obviously as a rifle, you're going to be way too close to that rear sight to really make it usable. So just something to keep in mind there, but they are available, which is a cool little add-on from Umarex. Dropping down to the air cylinder here, this does fill to 3625 PSI or 250 bar for those of you that operate in bar.
That's a lot of shots.
And it does fill by way of a fill probe. Now, you've got your traditional fill probe with a QD on the end, so pretty easy to operate. And you'll notice as I turn this around here that you do have a rotating cap. So you just find the probe hole and you just go ahead and slide the probe right in.
Probes.
Honestly,
I hate fill probes.
on the gun personally, but I know some of you guys want to, you know, rotate that around, keep dust and debris out, and take the probe out so it doesn't come out when you're using the gun if you're walking in the woods or something. But the cool thing about the NOTOS is that it's a regulated gun. And for under $300, this is a really cool package. So it's regulated probably around 1,000 PSI. Obviously, we'll put that over the chronograph to test. But Umarex is saying as long as you keep the gun between 3625 and 1,000 PSI, you should have good results. Obviously, we will see. And you'll notice they do kind of the same thing on the gauge here, where it's color-coded green between that 3,600 roughly and 1,000 PSI mark. So they're giving you everything that you could possibly want in a little gun like this, which is very cool to see. But working our way back, let's talk about the breech here. Now, the side lever is hidden. You'll notice that we're kind of dished out on the side here. So you're going to reach in there with your hand and pull that back to cock the gun. That is your cocking lever. It is a metal lever as well. The gun comes with a single shot tray and a magazine, very similar to like the Diana Storm Rider or Seneca Dragonfly magazines, but a little bit different in terms of how it fits in, so those aren't compatible with it. The mag loads in really easy. You do have a magnet here and a magnet in the breech that it corresponds to, so you just find that slot, you slide it in, and it's locked in there pretty good. I'll go ahead and decock the gun now. You just hold that side lever back, pull the trigger, and let it forward, and you're good to go. Pet peeve number one here for me on the trigger, the safety is located on the trigger. So you can kind of see it there. You've got this red ring. You push that on through, and now it is safe and not going to go anywhere.
Well, he says there are flip-up sites that you can purchase separately.
Ready to go again. It's easy to access. I just would prefer it somewhere else. That's a
I wish it was
thing.
semi-auto also. That would be awesome.
Not a use issue at all. It works as it should.
Maybe in the future.
So the nice side lever system,
Maybe
real
in the
sleek,
future,
obviously
my
gives
friend.
the gun a slender profile. Also regarding the trigger, this is a two-stage adjustable trigger. Now I haven't adjusted it. We typically don't here unless it's unusable. It is on the heavy side, but it's predictable at the very least. So we'll put it on the trigger. You guys will see what it's doing, but know that it is adjustable via a small set screw in the trigger blade itself. Now moving on back, one thing I will mention, you can't see it here and I'm not going to take the stock off to show you, but it does have a hammer spring adjuster at the back of the action here when you have this buttstock removed. So if you do want to like do any tuning, tweaking of velocity for different pellets, you can do that. So just something to keep in mind there. But the stock unit, nice solid composite system here. You got that thumb hole section, so righty or lefty, you're going to have no problem getting down on this. And then you do have an AR style adjustable buttstock. So it slides out to about there at its kind of maximum position. I'm running it right about here. That's nice and easy for me to get a good solid cheek weld and eye relief on my scope. Nice rubber butt pad as well. For the scope today, we've mounted the new Athlon Harris 2-12 by 42. This is a really slick scope. Second focal plane, but side parallax adjusting goes down to 10, and a really nice reticle I think a lot of you guys are going to like. So some nice crispy clicks here also. So I'm a fan so far in my use. And obviously that 2-12 range is super broad. We've got it on some UTG rings. That's really about it for the NOTOS in terms of the specs and details. Let's head out to the range and see how it does. So to load the magazine, you just follow the arrow.
I want a good AR style platform with semi-auto that doesn't break the bank. Yep, Hots on Beta is the only thing. Hots on Beta is the only platform, as of I know, that gives you that semi-auto AR style, tactical style rifle. Still happy with that purchase. You mean, are you still happy with the purchase? The Hots on Flashwood? Or the Hots on Beta? Which one are you talking about? Let's continue with the video.
Here, rotate the face around. And you're going to put your finger behind the hole there. You drop your first pellet in head first, and then it is going to retain
the invader.
Then you're just going to work your way backwards, pellet by pellet, head
Yeah.
first, until you're full.
I love mine. Not a bad group. 45 yards. Wow, those are wide. Yeah, that's a little larger.
So stretching the notice all the way out to 45 yards here. You know, my expectations for a gun of this size at that distance is like a squirrel's head, so about 1 inch. The JSB 1589s came in at 1.25 inches. Now, in pre-testing, these did quite well. I've shot better groups with these, but 1.25 inches is okay, but not really what we're looking for. We moved over to the new JTS Dead Center pellets. These are 18.1 grains.
Cool.
And you have a 1-inch group center to center there, so getting better, more acceptable, right?
It is quiet.
The JSB 1813s just a hair
and with
under,
the hot,
between 7/8 and
with
1
the
inch.
sumo on
so
it,
some minuscule in between number there.
Yeah, with the sumo on it, it quiets it down even more. The Umarex, that is. Yeah. Oh, the Notos, it is quiet. But you'll be surprised with that sumo on the Hotson Flashwood how much more quiet it gets. I don't know if you've seen any of my videos on it. Let's get back to the video here.
But for all 7 shots out of that Notos magazine, certainly good enough to do some small game stuff with, but that kind of depends on the power this thing's putting out. So we're going to load it up, gas the gun up, and then go shoot it over the chronograph to see what kind of power we're getting and what kind of consistency this Notos is putting out. So from a full 3625 PSI 250 bar fill, the Notos is putting out 23 shots, right around 3.5 magazines with those JSB heavies, 18 grains. You're looking at an average velocity of 709 feet per second over those 23 shots, right around 20 foot-pounds of energy and a good extreme spread, 17 feet per second. The reg's doing its job. With that average energy of 20 FPE there, you are looking at probably a good 40 to 45 yard squirrel gun in my opinion. This thing's gonna pack just enough punch for small game out to that distance if you can hold up your end when it comes to accuracy. The only thing to note here, we fell off the reg at 2,000 PSI. The manual kind of makes it seem like 1,000 PSI is the number, but 2,000 PSI for us, not anything wrong with that. Like I said, 3.5 mags is plenty of shooting out of this short of a gun. Good numbers overall from the Notos.
Not bad on the sound volume. dBs 88.8. It's backyard friendly.
All right, let's wrap up the Notos, friends. So for a little 22 caliber carbine kind of pistol thing, I think Umarex really hit a home run. For under $300, you get a lot of gun for the money. It's really nice and quiet thanks to that silence hair tech. No issues with the magazine. That side lever is nice and sleek, hidden on the side of the gun there, and functions flawlessly.
I'm really fascinated
My only real
with
gripes with this, the safety on the trigger.
I would
the
mind
trigger on
having
the box
that.
itself was a little on the heavy side, and I'm sure lightening that up a little bit. I played with the adjustments afterwards. Getting it to a nice light place would have made it easier to shoot groups off the bench. You know, a small gun like this can be a little difficult to shoot well on a bench, but 1-inch groups at 45 yards for a gun this size is nothing to sneeze at. And you're looking at like 23 good shots on the reg from 3625 down to about 2,000 PSI. That's really gripe number 3. The manual says if you fill it between 3625 and 1,000 that you're going to be good. But really it should be 3625 and about 2,000 PSI is where we're seeing the regulator pressure. But all that aside, you're getting a lot of great performance here for not a lot of money. So Umarex is definitely bringing the value with the Notos and 22 caliber. And if you're looking for a carbine hunting gun that's capable of good accuracy and decent power, definitely check this one out next time you're cruising PyramidAir.com. For The Insider, I'm Tyler Patner. We appreciate y'all for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment,
Hot
and
Sauce
subscribe.
Shorty.
Tell me what you think of the Nodos down in the comments, and we will talk about it there. Thanks again. See you next time.
Yeah, that Shorty is a decent little gun. Let's see what else we get into. Installation home defense 24 mod. I'm not going to get into that. What else did we have in here? Umrex Notos, full review, and Rat Hunt. There's one from DK Spencer.
All right, so this is Wraith. That's a coquinate.
DK Spencer builds these custom 68 caliber paintball gun or pepperball guns. This is one of his.
All right, so this is Wraith. That's a coquinate. Okay, coquinate, meet Wraith.
Quinn.
This is 13.5 gram round by my wife. So this is one of the new BK rounds.
His wife makes these specialty rounds that I just showed you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Boom! Clearly through it. Wow. What these guns can do are amazing. How about skull cracking?
So I kind of look at it like, okay, if something won't go through one side of a coquinate, then it's probably not strong enough for less lethal. If it will clear both sides of it like that,
Wow.
then it's
Definitely.
hey.
Highly
So,
less than
That's
lethal.
what that did on that slow-mo one, if you didn't notice. Break yourself.
Mm-mm.
We'll go.
That's way cool
These
what
are
these
old ones.
things
These
do.
don't count. Those are just stupid. Oh, that is disgusting. Ugh.
Oh my
Oh
god.
gosh. I'm gonna
Wonder how old those coconuts are.
Anyway. All right, so good times. God, that's sick. Ew. So I noticed on there when I was like replaying that, I knew it had 2 holes in it, but I could still see green too. So I'm like, what's going on here?
It didn't penetrate all the way through.
Check it out.
There's the round.
So that's a BK round, and the freaking 1/2 inch or 9/16 or whatever
Wow.
ball bearing broke upon entry and blew a freaking hole out the back. My wife's getting a cookie tonight. You have no idea.
Getting the
God love
cookie.
her. It's freaking awesome.
He's crazy.
There's only one individual record that matters in the sport of basketball.
All right.
Only one feat.
All right, so
He does these wicked commercials. I mean,
like I say, this is not going to be a scientific test because it did not come out the way she wanted it. This side is, if something cracks the skull on this side, then it would definitely crack the skull on.
hey, whoever you are, welcome to our Ranch A.G.F.C.
If it
hangout.
goes this way, then it would definitely, because as you can see,
Come on,
there's
chat.
3 inches or so more padding than normal. Now this side, on the other hand, the bone's right, right out there. Not that there's much padding on the side of your head anyway, but jaw. There's not much there to start with, but you know, whatever. Definitely more here because the nose is lower than it should be. But yeah, so probably the most realistic parts would be whatever. But she spent a lot of time on this thing, and
He's going to destroy it.
he's not happy at all.
Excuse me.
She had a lot of trouble with the hood part. But. So anyway, who cares? Because she can make ammo. And I like that a lot.
Yeah. That's what you got to start doing, making ammo.
So
I'm going to get you some materials so you can start making me some ammunition.
Yeah. Give me something to do.
all right, I made this last night. This one,
Did you make
this
a lot
tank
of
tested.
This is what I need to get for this.
This has had the.
I need to get me one of those for
pin
this.
changed, had the restrictor removed. So there you go. And
That'd be
has not
badass.
had a different barrel put in it because I am using these bad boys. So cylinder's been honed to fit them. That is the home wreckers, and they are quite nice. I tested this one last night at 27 joules.
I think that's what he gave me for one. He gave me some ammunition for the 50 caliber. I need to get me that now too.
Here we go.
Yeah. Get Christy that 50 caliber.
I can already see that we're not going to tell a whole lot about this. That may have made it to the skull, but what? It's going to leak. This is just going to be a destruction thing. Like, seriously, somebody will still comment and be like, "This looks very scientific," you know?
Ouch.
That would
That would definitely hurt.
that'd mess you up. I mean, that would have been bad if, you know, it would have been whatever. Let's shoot the side of it with this thing. Where that goes. See if I got anything loaded up here. Here's some of the 3.5 right balls. They're better off than one with the performance barrel, but you know, whatever.
Get that off of there.
Oh. So Ballistic Dummy Lab, hats off to you. Your stuff is, I'll tell you what, that's cracked skull, but she spent a whole lot more money in just supplies, not to even count the time she put into it. It's just easier to buy one, so I'll be getting another one soon from them.
Wow.
No, that's good. I mean, the skull though, she got the skull. I'm telling you, she got the skull right. So,
If those things weren't so expensive, I would love to have one to test on.
okay, well, yeah, you see difference? Yeah, figured it out. So
First
Copperhead's
try.
going to be on the market soon. So this is Copperhead, but Copperhead's just got a normal standard output tank on it right now. I normally run Copperhead with a little more butt behind it, but you know, I want to give this thing a fighting chance. Full of 9.
I don't know.
Gram
Having a big old tank at the back of this,
balls. I hope I hit it. They ain't never
it'd weigh it down so much.
Well, that went right under.
I mean, it's
his,
not a
right
light
under his
gun.
gelatin there.
It's pretty heavy. But to have that tank on the back of it, I don't know.
Whoa, ho, hey, ho!
Well, somebody here took a dumble.
That thing's full of friggin' metal and crap. Oh man. Yeah, it's embedded in skull and all that.
Wow.
Let's see what we got so far. They bounced out because they hit other balls, so don't think it was because they didn't have the power to go in. They just hit other right balls that were jammed in there.
Crazy.
I could see this potentially being a problem. Also see this potentially having an easy solution.
Well. I agree with you. Anonymous, I agree with you. The tank does increase the power, though. It increases it dramatically.
All right, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna chrono one. This is definitely not gonna be. Well, you guys have seen me shoot Copperhead before. This is not Copperhead's performance. So yeah, 289. So I've got her down to what 289. So it's only 36 that we're doing right now.
I got the PCR set up for between 36, between 30 and 40
that's 36,
joules.
So
I want to get
like
all
I
the
say,
shots
not
I
scientific,
can out of
but
it.
I mean, you get the idea.
I know there's
you get the
modifications you can
idea.
do on these air guns, these self-defense air guns.
Wonder what
A.G.F.C. You can
about fitting
increase the power by taking out what they call the restrictor. It restricts the amount of airflow coming in. Well, oh my gosh, we've lost everybody.
Let's get out midnight. This is my patrol carbine. My patrol carbine runs on 1100 psi air venturi tank, and blood, sweat, and tears. let's go with the hard part, the thick part. These are also 9.9 gram hybrid Canada riot balls, and this first one that took half his head off, that was kicking at 353. So 353 is 57. That's where we're at right now. 57 on air. According to this, I got 12 more in here. I lied. It's 11.
Wow. That's some crazy shit. That is some crazy stuff.
Alright, heck, let's go ahead and hit this again. We'll give Kurt a little love with some V2s.
Yeah. I definitely
Look at that crap.
I definitely hurt. That's funny as shit. That is funny. Oh, well, we've seen a couple videos now, and everybody's left. I don't know what I did to scare everybody off. Or was I just boring them to death? Let's see here. What else can we get into? Well, I had 3 people in, and now they're gone. I was going to do a box opening, which I'm still going to do. I was hoping my friend DG Outdoors might show up, but he may be at work. You may be at work. Well, we got 0 viewers. I was going to do this box opening. I'm still going to do it. So let's get into this. We got a package here from our friend DG Outdoors, care of Amazon. It just opened up here. Let's see here. They got this thing taped up really good. Guess is a good thing. How you doing? Welcome to our ranch, A.G.F.C. Go on, chat. Let me know who you might be. We're doing an unboxing from Amazon. A gift from my good friend DG Outdoors. Something that's been very much needed. Something that's been very much needed. What do we have? Okay, box full of goodies and something just fell out of there. Let's see, what do we got here? We have a pressure gauge. Let's see, we got a big box of stuff here. Fill whip. Baggie of filters and O-ring. And plungers, filter O-rings, Allen wrench, bunch of necessities there. Put this aside right over here. Get that out. Comes with the little wrench tool for tightening everything. Right there. Handlebar. And the pump. Yeah, we got ourselves another hand pump. A Vivor. Okay. Let's get into some assembly here. What I need is a Allen wrench. These 2 bolts. Anybody in with me? Nobody in with me? That's all I need. Okay. So put this down on the ground here. I don't know, like that. Bolts in here. Bolts in the top of the handlebar here. The grip. Lock this down. Still got nobody. Well, we had an ominous air gun in here. We had a new person come in. Let's see, I forgot. Bill Short. Bill, thank you for coming in and seeing us. Anonymous American, I want to thank you for coming in. I'm just putting this pump together. Gotta lock these nuts down carefully. Okay. Seems to work. Now we got the fill whip. Connect that fill whip on there. And we got a pump. We finally got a pump back. Thank you, DG Outdoors. My friend, my great friend. Awesome. Thank you so much for this wonderful donation to the channel. Now we're back in business, somewhat. And it sucks, you know, doesn't suck. It's exciting. It's a way to pump my air guns up, and I very much, from the bottom of my heart, DG, out to you. You're so much appreciated. I appreciate you. Love from the heart to you, and thank you, my friend. So, my friends, since we're here alone and everybody's gone, did the box opening, and again, dedicating this to DG Outdoors. You the man. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button. Be subscribing to the R Ranch A.G.F.C channel. So until next time, Christy and I here at R Ranch A.G.F.C. We're signing off, saying God bless you. Y'all know the rest. Have a great day.